Thank you, Flirty, for showing us how to make the bus bump. Tonight's theme, which is Under the Bus. Thank you, Pope Benedict.
Hey, Pope, suck it.
Yeah, suck
Does
it.
that mean, is that bad?
Let's move our show on. Again, just to close the loop on that, being under the bus. Being under the bus is not fun. Let's just make a rule, as a general rule, that gay people shouldn't throw each other under the bus. No. Can we agree to that? Can we have a little peace in the village?
What if you're walking down a hallway and somebody says, "Hey, did you see her?"
Well, if you're with another gay, you can say it. But with a straight, no. Because gays don't attack in public.
I like it.
Okay, so
Cheers.
that's it.
Cheers.
However, if you're straight and you're under the bus, it's kind of the bed that you made, and you kind of have to deal with it.
Yeah.
So if you don't throw people under the bus,
bed bumps in the bed you made.
You don't find yourself under the bus. But if you do, you probably want to have the drink, the bus bump, because it will help soothe you down.
And I'm actually almost pretty hammered off it.
Oh, I know. Well, again, this show is dedicated for the stay-at-home gay. We want to give you good tips. What we want to say is if you're not visiting Arizona, I know that people are talking about doing boycotts, but it really is going to hurt people.
Okay, can I talk about that then for a minute? Speaking of boycotts, we're going to get serious for a minute. Okay, so Arizona's passed this bill, blah, blah, blah. You got to be legal, yada, yada, yada. Here's the deal. California just decided yesterday, 13-1 was the vote, that they're going to boycott Arizona and boycott any conferences, all the shit that comes with it, okay? But here's what I've learned. Back in 1994, California passed a Prop 187, which they also called Save Our State, the SOS Prop, okay? And by passing that law, they had five steps to this law. The first part of it was illegal immigrants were not allowed to have any public education.
Wow.
The second part of it was illegal immigrants were not allowed to have any health. The third part of it was illegal immigrants could take any college courses without paying a fine, a fee, and having all their papers. And fourth and fifth, so you get where I'm going. Now, we are doing the same thing now, and it's called the Bigger, Better Prop from the Californians where it originated. Now, back when they did this in 1994, the mayor in Denver was so pissed that he decided to make a boycott in California.
Okay.
So 110,000 illegal immigrants were boycotting California, or boycotting work, boycotting whatever. The mayor suggested that everybody boycotts Disneyland. Okay, none of this happened. It didn't happen. I mean, there wasn't enough influence on it to happen because California knew that they're way more legal.
What makes it different this time, though, is that people are a little bit more organized. So it possibly could happen. And what makes it a little bit different now, and you're right, it may not happen, but we are just coming out of a recession. And just so you know, when you boycott this state, you're really hurting people that are like-minded like you. And so if we are going to go back into the recession, then we have to move, which leaves more bigots in the state, and you don't get anywhere.
Right. By boycotting Arizona, you're not doing anything to benefit yourselves.
No.
Here's the deal. If you want to be here in America and you want to be in this state, then you fucking do it legally. Period.
Nobody has a problem with that.
If you don't want to do it legally and you have a problem with this bill because you've got families over here that you've brought over who can't get the papers yet because of whatever, you know what? Fuck you. Yeah. You do it right or you go home.
Well, here's a good opportunity, as I said before, is in our first show this season was the Berry Absolute Vodka. What was the name of that, AC? Because we thought that the state immigration bill was very, very racist.
It was.
So that was the theme of that show's drink. And so going back to that drink, I just want to say that we think that as gay people, this may be an opportunity where we can work with the Mexicans to help them become legalized.
But here's the problem. They don't want to work with us.
Well, I know. But then maybe by working with us, then we show them that gay people aren't so bad and they can legalize gay marriage.
And I'm 100% behind that. But what I'm saying to you is the Hispanics are sticking together solely with just the Hispanic community, that they want nothing to do with any other ideas from me being a white girl and gay, or from you being Hispanic and gay.
I think that's how they feel right now, but I think as time goes on, they will move out.
Well, and as time goes on, they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
So you either do it right.
You have to, because even the civil rights movement didn't pass without the support of white people. They had to work together. But I want to move to another subject that's affecting Arizona right now. Again, if you're in a different state, it's Prop 100. Prop 100 is a sales tax that we desperately need because of the recession. So 2/3 of that sales tax would go to education. The remaining amount would go to government services like trash, police, fire protection.
And let me tell you, the teachers, hundreds of thousands of teachers, are relying on this prop to pass to save their jobs. This is huge. They may not have a job next year, and as it already is, they don't make any money.
Yeah.
So they're grasping onto nothing.
Right.
And then you want to go and pull something like this out.
And then again, the boycott is going to impact the state in the bigger picture.
To me, and no offense to anybody out there, and actually I don't give a fuck if I offend you, but to me, Prop 100 is way more important to me.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my fiance is a teacher.
Well, yeah.
And to our lifestyle, then this whole damn Mexican, you're not legal, you're legal, whatever bullshit. You know what? Just be legal and be done with it. Yeah. They're trying to teach your illegal kids, by the way.
Yeah.
They're trying to give you an education, the American dream for your kids. Do the right fucking thing, become legal,
and learn to get along.
Go through the paperwork, do all the bullshit that's involved, and then let everybody else be happy.
It's a great opportunity for us to work with them. But going into this, though, if the Mexicans could trust us to do that, then they could probably help us get a gay marriage bill. Because
I know if we worked together, they would. But I'm telling you, I'm agreeing with you and I'm disagreeing.
I'm going on the record saying I agree with you as well.
And I'm going on the record as well. I agree with you.
Yes.
Loretta Lynn.
But here, let's talk about gay marriage. It's funny that we don't get to get married because of the morals, but like the Pope can molest little kids, you know, and throw us under the bus.
Oh yeah.
If you're married, like Ryan, what's his last name?
Felipe?
No, is it Ryan Felipe? Is it Ryan Reynolds? Like Burt Reynolds.
He's so hot. That Ryan Reynolds is so hot.
I know, but he's cheating on his wife.
And his wife's even hotter,
married,
so he's dumb.
Yeah.
Actually, if you look at his features, wow, perfect. Look at that.
I know, he's perfect.
He's actually a perfect man.
But Scarlett is perfect as well.
Perfect woman, so together...
It'd be fun to watch them have sex, for sure.
It would be fun, but they probably would make ugly babies because really pretty people, that's what they do.
You know what? In Hollywood, they get altered. They're fixed. So they're probably ugly underneath.
Oh. Yeah. So let me get this right because I can't imagine...
But you're right. Two pretty people make an ugly baby.
They do. It's the truth.
It's the truth.
You need one
and you can't really drink when you're pregnant because what's that make you?
Well, Helfit did. She has her FAS kid. But listen, Scarlett Johansson is gorgeous. Ryan Reynolds is gorgeous. What I'm saying is if Ryan Reynolds is dumb enough to cheat on Scarlett Johansson, there's probably 500,000 guys that are at her doorstep tomorrow who will pay $600 for a plane ticket, $1,000 for a plane ticket to be there in line to win her heart. That's how gorgeous she is.
I agree.
He's dumb.
It's the same thing like Sandra Bullock and Kendra and all these straight people.
Kendra and Hank, done. As of right now, they're on a split. She's moved out. They've separated.
Is it because of the gonorrhea, though?
Well, or the herpes.
You know she probably has gonorrhea.
Well, I'm sure she does. She slept with Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, well.
And you know he's been sleeping with people for 80 years.
You really don't like Hugh Hefner? Because I think he's kind of cool.
I think he's cool. I think what he does is cool. And I'm
but sleeping with him,
jealous of it, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it's also like there's a time in your life, like I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
If I'm ever a Hugh Hefner in the female world, if I'm a Hugh Hefner in the female world.
Like, are we talking like you're wearing loungewear all the time?
And I've got, tons of 20-year-old titties just bouncing around my property.
Oh, yeah.
At a certain age, I'm going to just say, you know what? Let's just stop.
No peach? No more peach?
No, I'm not eating no more peaches.
No more peaches.
I'm going to say my day will be at 70-ish, okay? Yeah. If I'm Hugh Hefner. If I'm not, then I'll be doing it until I die.
What if they make some new, new discoveries? So, like, 70 is really going to be, like, 50.
I'm still not okay with it.
Okay. I'm not trying to talk you
having sex with a 21-year-old. I don't like it. I don't like that's
old,
huge. Hugh Hefner is old enough to be some of their great-great-grandparents. He's too old.
Well, like the Pope. Do you think he's sleeping with 16, kids?
He's a great-great-grandpa to Kendra.
No, I know. And the Pope, he's probably sleeping with really young boys as well.
Well, that's why he does boys. He doesn't have all these kids running around.
Yeah.
He's a big faggot himself.
Yes, Mary. Mary, we want to say, Mary, welcome back into Brutus. But Mary, go ahead, yeah.
I just want to say something about the Pope. He's so anti-gay, but look at what he's wearing.
Oh, I know.
And also
gold and jewelry.
Oh, she's a flamer. Look how tiny her little red hands are.
I know, and I've been to New Orleans, and I know to get this beads right here, you got to show a lot of something nasty on that one. I don't like that. A lot of stuff happened for him to get that.
And he really does have those tiny little red chapped hands that he puts those little tiny little boys in covets in.
Yeah.
And he just strokes it and strokes it and
Yeah.
strokes it and strokes it.
In the Vatican with all those things.
And he can't get his teeth fixed, please. I mean, I don't have perfect teeth, but look at they're all old. You know what? That's not nice. You would think that eating a nice young tender ass would give you nice white teeth.
But he can't eat it because he falls asleep halfway through.
Oh yeah.
He's all he needs is naps.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't understand why he hasn't been, and I'm not saying this to put myself out there, but I don't know why that motherfucker hasn't been killed yet.
Oh well, he's supposedly the last pope.
Good.
He's supposedly the last
Maybe they'll
pope
start
that he's
changing
going to
the
be. Listen, this is Under the Influence, the show for the stay-at-home gay. We'll take your viewer letters. We'll take your suggestions, anything that you want to talk about. And we want to really thank the person that wrote in for being under the bus. We kind of feel for you somewhat, right?
Somewhat, yes, we do.
Somewhat. Not entirely, but somewhat.
No,
because I don't throw people under the bus, except for today, but that's a separate story.
Today Max did.
Well, I just wanted to see what it was.
Furdy on the hallway and on the call blast. There's
I want to see, so.
I paused like this.
And so thank you for joining us. And again, send us any feedback. Again, let's raise our drink. It's good to be gay.
It's great to be gay.